Godzilla Kong Supernova. This movie is going to have a lot of crazy stuff unfolding with the cosmic villain, a lot of stuff that's going to play into outer space, and we're even hearing that space itself may play a role in the film, not just a villain from outer space coming to Earth, but rather Titans potentially, including Godzilla, even going to the moon. If early rumors and leaks are to be believed, we have had quite a few come out on 4chan that have all said the same thing about this film, and early leaks did come out on Godzilla Kong, the New Empire, that were fairly accurate on 4chan as well, so who knows. But in this video, we are going to break down what the latest rumors are saying about the tone that we are set to see in Godzilla Kong Supernova, as well as some of the rights dispute and stuff that's going on with this film, and what Godzilla era specifically it's going to take the most inspiration from. This is some stuff you guys are going to want to hear, so stay tuned, and if you enjoy this kind of content, consider subscribing, and let's do it.
The Atomic Fair.
So this is something I already touched on in another video, but we do know, according to the latest rumors, that Toho apparently does not want too much deviation with the SpaceGodzilla character in terms of, you know, his origin in the movie. So Legendary apparently is saying it's a no-go, and they are doing an original cosmic villain, which is going to take heavy inspiration from SpaceGodzilla, specifically with a lot of nods in the power set and everything to SpaceGodzilla, which is fine with me. If they end up doing like a winged cosmic Godzilla, something that was closer to the original concept art of Godzilla versus SpaceGodzilla, that's something I'd probably be okay with, but I'm not going to be okay with them introducing some random cosmic monster that is not like a variation of the Godzilla species or something. If they go down that route, I'm going to be a little bit disappointed, but we will have to see as we get closer to the movie. And I do think there's a potential for like a completely original cosmic villain similar to like Orga and Toho actually ending up being really cool. That's not what we've been building towards. That's not what a lot of fans are hyped for, and a lot of people really want to see SpaceGodzilla done properly in the MonsterVerse. But apparently Toho is struggling with Legendary's pitches. This is kind of what the rumors had to say, is that Toho has constantly shot down Legendary's pitches. Negotiations essentially came to a halt when his copyright license was deemed more trouble than it was worth for the script, if they couldn't bring him to life the way they originally wanted to. So the new monster is a not so subtle workaround, and fans will recognize the nods and power set. But they also said this, that Greg Sputor, the director of the film, and, you know, side note here, if you guys remember, Adam Wingard wanted to take a lot of inspiration from Godzilla vs. Destroya in this next movie, and I think that Greg Sputor is also going to play off of kind of the base, the foundation that it seems like Adam Wingard had set for him. It says Greg Sputor is a fan of the Showa era and mid to late 90s Godzilla movies, especially Destroy All Monsters and Godzilla vs. SpaceGodzilla. Supernova will have many homages to these specific Godzilla films, so it sounds like the plot of this movie even may be a cross between Godzilla Destroy All Monsters and Godzilla vs. SpaceGodzilla, which makes so much sense, because when you think about what they're already setting up, a mass Titan awakening where we're going to have a lot of different Titan cameos in response to like a distress signal of this cosmic Titan coming to Earth. That's already kind of like Destroy All Monsters, where you did see a big amalgamation of different Toho monsters and Godzilla villains in one movie. And then you also are going to have the Godzilla vs. SpaceGodzilla inspiration of the cosmic villain himself coming to Earth to fight Godzilla, and then being a super deadly threat. I'm just hoping that there's stakes in this movie. There's a lot of tension around this cosmic villain. So one of the things I liked about the recent Fantastic Four movie was how intimidating and scary Galactus felt. I want this new cosmic villain to be even scarier than Ghidorah was, and I'm hoping that's something they can execute properly. Some of the other stuff that we know about this movie is that there are going to be Titans returning, probably like Mothra. We've even heard rumors about there being like new Mothra priestesses in this film. And then of course a mass Titan awakening, because they're sensing the impending space threat, and a second mass awakening of monsters is going to unfold. Monarch's failure to properly control the Titan situation and warn the public of the impending disaster in the New Empire. Their operations are now going to be overseen by the government, who look to drive the Titans back into the Hollow Earth, which is going to come into conflict with Kong and his kingdom, which that's something I'm going to explore in another video. We'll discuss more about Kong and his role in Godzilla Kong the New Empire, especially with what we know with the latest leaks and rumors about this film. But comment down below, guys. Let me know what you think about this. Do you think that we are going to see a lot of inspiration from the Heisei era. That's my personal favorite era of Godzilla, and one that I think the MonsterVerse needs to mimic the most, especially in terms of the heart and soul of those movies. But whatever you think about it, comment down below. I'm really excited for them to move more towards the Heisei era, which was a good balance of humor and tone, as well as tension, stakes, and like scary villains, probably some of Godzilla's deadliest villains, compared to like the Showa era, which was a little more silly, and that is what Godzilla Kong the New Empire was taking a lot of inspiration from. So let me know what you guys think about all of this stuff, and for this video, that is all I got. So until the next one, be safe and stay well. Bye-bye.
Paradise for two.